What up? What up? What up? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, my peoples? What's good? What's good with everybody? Hope everybody's good out there, man. Y'all know what it is. Big sixes in the building. And hit the wrong one, gang. Damn. What's up, everybody? What's up, man? Hope everybody's doing good out there. It's hump day. It's hump day. Yeah, man. We got to get over that Wednesday to get to that Friday. Hope everybody's doing good, man. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. Man, a lot to talk about. Obviously, we unpacked the whole Shakur Stevenson, Xander Zayas, backroom. That was a good weekend, man. That was a good weekend. The divisions are moving forward now. We got lots to talk about. You know, who Shakur gonna fight next? But today I'm gonna focus on, you know, pretty much February's events. What we gonna get in February? Who we're gonna get in February? Me as a fan, man, I love boxing. I love watching the sport. So for me, I'm always looking forward to the next big shows, the next events. And we're supposed to have one on Thursday here in Canada, in Montreal, as Alberto Ramirez. His fight's been canceled against LaRon Richards. That was for a light heavyweight WBA interim title. Um, I think Alberto Ramirez is still fairly unknown. He's not a big name, man. So I was, people weren't gonna really cover it, really. But I would be happy to see him get a win because I think he is a player at light heavy, man, for sure. But shout out to everybody in the building, man. We got my man, the Wux in the building. What's going on, brother? Say what's up, Ryan? What's up? What's up, Mars? Mars, my guy, Mars, bro. What's good? What's good, brother? And salute to everybody who's tuning in. Make sure you smash that like button when you come in, man. And show love to the stream. Show love to everybody coming in, man. As y'all know, 160 is my division.
160 is my weight division.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to
tell Golovkin to come in the ring, right? Shout out to Jamal Charlo, man. Shout out to Jamal Charlo, but like, man, he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't fighting none of them guys, unfortunately. But shout out to everybody, man. Make sure you share the channel, share the show so we can get some more boxing fans up in here, get it cracking and talking about what's going on in February, man. 2026 is shaping up to be a pretty good month. I'm not going to say like a crazy month. Like January was good, man. And usually January is not that type of month where we're going to get lots of fights, a lot of good fights. So shout out to boxing, man, for all them people that saying boxing is dead and boxing's in the water, man. That's crazy work because January was definitely a great start to the year. When you look at all the events, I'm pretty sure every weekend we had something to watch, bro. And we had good fighters to watch. Obviously, top level champions. And then we had Zuffa Boxing that started up. So I mean, January was a great month, man. I don't know what people complaining about, but boxing, to me, it's fine. Boxing's fine. It's in a beautiful place, man. But February 21st is the biggest fight of this month. Ryan Garcia, Mario Barrios. That card looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm excited to see Frank Martin and Near Albright. I know it's not a fight that everybody's talking about, but I think it's a fight pretty much for Frank Martin, right? Can he really show us that he's on that level? Because, to be honest, man, Frank Martin, yeah, he had the shot at Tank Davis. Looking good in that fight, but he didn't really show us that, he can compete with the elites of the elites. So Nihar Albright, he's been in there with Keyshawn. I thought he made Keyshawn work for his fight. Keyshawn didn't win that fight easily. If y'all remember back in that fight, Keyshawn had to work for that win. So can Frank Martin go in here and knock out Nihar Albright and basically look like a new man at 140, man? We'll see. We'll see. Also on that card is Gary Anton Russell versus Andy Hiroka for the WBA 140 title. Andy Hiroka, he's a undefeated fighter coming in this fight with a high knockout ratio. Can he complete the upset. And if he does, bro, I'm just gonna say that belt at 140 is cursed. You won't want it. Because I've watched Isaac Cruz lose it to Rayo. I've watched sorry, let's go back. I seen Rolly lose it to Isaac Cruz. Excuse me. And then I saw Rayo lose it to Gary Anton Russell. So now Gary has it. We gonna see what happens next, bro. We gonna see what's gonna happen next with that. Hopefully Gary can keep it and move on to bigger fights. We also have on that card Richard Hitchens against Oscar Duarte. That's another fire fight. Hitchens fighting a dangerous fighter, and Oscar Duarte. You know, ever since Duarte's lost to Ryan Garcia, he's been on a tear, man. He's been getting his name value back up. He's won a couple good fights. He just had a great win against Kenny Sims Jr. in Chicago. So you got to think that, look, man, he's coming into this fight against a slick black fighter already. You know, Hitchens, I think, is a level above Sims. So we'll see if Oscar Duarte can raise his game up to try to get the upset win. And then we also have Beck the Bully fighting on there. And there's another fight on that card too, man. I feel like I'm leaving off. Maybe not. But that's a great card overall, man. That's another ring card. High stakes is called. So I'm guessing it's gonna be ring number 7. And then this weekend we got Nick Ball putting his WBA featherweight title on the line against Brandon Figueroa. As we know, Nick Ball's the pressure fighter. Figueroa punches and bunches. We'll have to see how these styles clash, man. I can bet you this is gonna be a fight where we're gonna see somebody get dropped, bro. I don't know who, but somebody getting dropped. There's just too much action between these two guys for us not to see somebody get dropped, bro. And then we got the GOAT, man, February 22nd on a Sunday. Claressa Shields, Franchón Crews rematch, undisputed heavyweight title. What more can I say, man? Claressa Shields, people give her flack, but she sells out on a Sunday in Detroit, man. And that's impressive. I don't know many fighters that can sell out on a Sunday anywhere in the world. And Claressa Shields has been killing it in Detroit at the Little Caesars Arena. Her and Franchón Crews, they gonna do their thing, man. They gonna run it back on February 22nd, a day after the Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios card. So we got a loaded weekend of boxing then. But February is stacked, bro, with decent fights. I'm not gonna say good or great fights, but I think we're gonna see a lot of good boxing. We also got Zuffa Boxing 3 on February 15th, headlined by Charles Martin versus Jagba and Navarrete and Sugar Nunez, man. I believe that's on February 27th, I believe. I don't want to mess up the date. I'm pretty sure it's the 27th. Bring up my schedule here that I had in front of me. I don't know why I put it down for. But yeah, Sugar Nunez, sorry, 28th. See, could have been wrong, and it was wrong. So February 28th, Sugar Nunez and Emmanuel Navarrete. Man, that's going to be another good fight. And also on February 28th, Elijah Pierce returns to the ring, and Cromel Moulton is also fighting on that card. I think it's a Manny Pacquiao promoted card. It does look like OTS is out of business. If you're looking at the OTS roster, it's diminished, man. Like Kurt Scooby's not fighting there anymore. Tierra Brown, I'm hearing, just got signed to MVP Promotions. Congratulations to her. You know, it's just unfortunate situation for OTX. You never want to see promoters leave the game, but in this case, you know, maybe they just couldn't get it right, man. But OTX was good while they were here, right? I enjoyed OTX boxing. I loved it. I thought it was great for the sport. Shout out to my guy Thomas Hill in the building. What's going on? I thought the OTX rounds was good, man. I thought that was a great addition to boxing that they added. You know, I was always a fan of it, you know. But yeah, let's talk about it, man. Let's break down a few of these fights. Well, not fights, but like talk about the events that are coming up. This one is this weekend. Nick Ball versus Brandon Figueroa. Good card, decent card, Queensberry. Obviously, not a lot of known names that we know on this side of the pond, but definitely one guy I'll tell you guys to look out for if you're gonna watch that event, you know, on DAZN. Jack Turner. That kid, look, I haven't been crazy on the train of the Jack Turner because he's still very young in a sense of his career, and they're not really ready to push him to that next level, right? But if you are better and you want somebody who you think you could lean on in the future, man, Jack Turner is it. 13-0 featherweight. Uh, the man's got 12 KOs so far in his 13 fights. The kid's he's a bit reckless, but think about Jack Turner, he's not coming to make friends, man. He's fighting his third 10 rounder. So this is telling me that they're getting ready to put him in a title shot soon. He'll be on the undercard. He's going against Martinez from Mexico. That's gonna be he's a 10-3 fighter, so I don't know, man, how that fight's gonna work out. He must be a good fighter. He's fighting Jack Turner. I mean, Jack Turner's 13-0, and this guy's 10-3. So Jack Turner, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, he's gonna be a player in that featherweight division. He's gonna be a player for sure, man. And he's another UK fighter, but he doesn't fight like a UK. He can be pretty at times, but he's gonna take chances. He's that guy. He's taking chances. So far, he hasn't made no mistakes. He hasn't getting caught with anything crazy yet. I like Jack Turner, man. I think he's gonna be a champion one day. I think he'll grow. He's mad young. I think he's like 20 years old. He'll grow, man. He'll grow as a fighter. But right now, I'm not gonna say, you know, he's gonna beat the top featherweights. But I know once they're positioning him to get there, he'll be ready, man. Jack Turner will be ready. He's one of those ones. He's a good fighter. He's got a lot of talent, man. Shout out to my guy Z Pacino, man. What's going on? Yeah, you said Jack Turner gets busy. I rock with him. Yeah, man. Jack Turner is a very good fighter, man. I think more people need to pay attention to him and check the kid out, man. See what he's doing. But I get it, bro. He's on the other side, so his exposure's not gonna be a lot here. He's very young, but he's talented. Talented. When you see him, you're like, okay, he's definitely gonna be one of them ones, man. But I think for now, we just gotta just take it little baby steps with him, man. But let's talk about Nick Ball and Brandon Figueroa. We'll start off with the champ, Nick Ball. Um, Nick Ball, man, 23-0, one draw. Current WBA 126 champ. He won that belt from Ray Ford, which is a good fight. He's had a couple defenses now against his latest one against Sam Goodman. I think Ronnie Rios, he also fought. TJ Doheny. And I think it's just time for him to unify, man. If he beats Brandon Figueroa, then it's time to step it up, bro. Because my issue with Nick Ball is, look, you've been a champ here for a minute now. You've had a couple defenses, but it's time to get in the water, bro. It's time to jump off the porch and face the other champions, or at least face some of these dangerous fights out here, man. You're kind of gatekeeping that belt at this point, Nick Ball, and I don't like it, bro, because I rocks with Nick Ball. I like Nick Ball. I think he's a good fighter. I like the pressure he provides. I like the heart that he comes to the fights with, but I don't like the way he's carrying around this championship status, man. I think you still got to fight the best in around your weight division. I think you still got to test yourself. You got to unify at some point. And I feel like Nick Ball's a little gatekeeping this belt right now at 126, man. And you can say that about a lot of the 26 pounders because they're just not facing each other. Y'all, I don't know why guys just not fighting, but they're not fighting, man. And there's an issue with that. I think we as fans need to start to make ourselves more vocal with that, man. Like we got to see bigger fights. We got to see more unifications at 126. 26 is a good division. Shout out to Shushu Carrington. Maybe he's the guy that gets it going. Maybe he's the guy who goes over to the UK and takes a little bit less money to fight Nick Ball. Maybe that's what we need, man. And if it is Shushu that's gonna move the division, then I'm hoping he's the guy who wins most of the fights. because the other guys don't want to move, man. It's pretty ridiculous. And Espinoza, I don't know. He's been talking about going to 130. It's like, bro, just go there if you're gonna go there. It's not like you probably can't make the weight there. I'm sure you could fill out just fine. We're more concerned about you not making the weight, which is crazy. But I don't know, man. I don't know what Nick Ball's doing. I'm not a fan of gatekeeping the belts. I don't think it's a good look. I would like to see Nick Ball do more, yo. I'm not gonna lie. I'd like to see him get better fights, have more unifications, just more everything, man, across the board. Like we should be talking about Nick Ball being in some of these big events on the ring card against other high level fighters, man. But that's just not the case. I know he was on the Moses Satama undercard. I know Sam Goodman was undefeated, but he brought Sam Goodman up. Sam Goodman was in the 122 division. Sam Goodman was supposed to fight anyway, man. And Nick Ball brought him up to the next division and brought TJ Doheny up also. So I think I'm kinda fed up as a fan, and this is what I'm saying about having good momentum. Like I don't mind guys getting the big wins and then taking a couple fights, with lesser than or soft touches, as we like to say. I don't mind that, but make sure you give me something, bro, to be happy about, something to be hyped about. I'm sorry, man. I'm not hyped for Brandon Figueroa because if it serves me correct, Brandon Figueroa, arguably lost his last fight to Joet, man. If anybody watched that fight, a lot of people picked Joet to win that fight, at the end of it. And a lot of people like myself thought Joet got robbed, man. So you got a guy in Brandon Figueroa coming into this fight off a win that maybe he shouldn't have had. And you got my man over here, Nick Ball, sitting here doing title defenses against guys who I don't think are really worth it right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. We'll have to see. Shout out to Z Pacino. He said if it can get him on the back foot, it's a 50-50 fight. Huge if though. Oh, Nick Ball? Yeah, Nick Ball don't like to go on the back foot. So I mean, yeah, you're right. If he can do it, definitely would be something. But I don't know, man. I'm not seeing it that way, but we'll see, right? We'll see, man. We'll see. So then the next big event in February after Ball and Figueroa is F.A. Ajaba returning against Charles Martin, man. You know, Charles Martin, former heavyweight champion, F.A. Ajaba, he's always trying to get to that space, man, of being a champion. I don't know, he just never panned out. I know he had a lot of hype coming up in Top Rank, had a few loss or a loss, I think. Had a loss there, setbacks. Was on the Canelo versus William Skull card. Got a draw with Bacoli, and then it just looked like Top Rank don't believe in him anymore. So I think they dropped him. I don't even know. I gotta think they dropped him, right? Because the Jabba is first on the poster, so I'm assuming he's a Zupa fighter now, which is not surprising because he wants activity. You need activity. I don't hate on that. I think Zufa's providing good activity for people. So we gotta see how this fight pans out, man. Because I don't know how y'all feel about Martin. I think Martin's done. Even though Martin, my last time I saw him was against Jared Anderson. I don't know about y'all. And I thought Jared Anderson was kind of looking, crazy in that fight. Charles Martin really pushed him. And I felt like Charles Martin at that time was also done. So it makes you think, man, like, holy, like, what was going on with either, like, we didn't really believe at that time that Jared Anderson wasn't that good, maybe, or maybe this is a thing of like just bad styles. I don't know, man. But Charles Martin, to me, F.A. Ajaba should be able to beat him, but I don't know, man. I don't know. My man Z Pacino said he got to make a statement and do better than Jared and stop him. I mean, if Jabba wants to get some more buzz, get the train rolling, then yes, you got to stop Charles Martin because yeah, Jared Anderson couldn't do that, unfortunately, and he should have did it, bro. He should have stopped him. I don't know. Jared and I was in Toledo, I believe too, man. I was back home, Jared Anderson's home, that fight, and yeah, it didn't look good, bro. And we probably should have, in hindsight, looked at the Bacoli fight. Cause I think that fight was after the Bacoli fight. We should have looked at it and been like, man, I mean, Jared just struggled with Charles. Maybe this ain't it, right? But I didn't know who Bacoli was really. And when I watched the tape, I was like, man, he's really flat footed. And he just stepping. But hey, we saw what we saw, man. Jared Anderson could not keep away from that power. And it was unfortunate the way that shit went down. But shout out to Jared Anderson, man. Shout out to my guy Dwayne Styles in the building. What up, Dwayne? Salutos. Yo, he said hit that like on your way, man. Hell yeah. That like button, yo. Make sure y'all smash it, man. Show some love. You know what it is, bro. And while you out there, make sure you send that contract, yo.
No playing, send me a contra. I know baby, send me a contra. I will kill you, send me a contra. No play with me.
Don't play with me. Yeah, man. So we got that Charles Martin and Efe Ajagba. The rest of the card has not been confirmed yet for that Zuffa 3. But we'll see, man. Zuffa's been doing good by giving us lots of fights. And I hope it continues that way. I don't mind the boxing coming every other week or every week, man. That's why I love Pro Box when it was going on. Pro Box was giving us it every other Wednesday. We all knew where to go every other Wednesday for that time, man. So shout out to Zuffa, man, giving us boxing. My man, the hangout spot, Johnny in the building. Salute. He's going on. Yo, Johnny's going live tonight, so make sure y'all go on the hangout spot. Oh shoot, I shouldn't even say he's going live unless I make sure he is. I'm not sure, bro, but y'all check out the hangout spot. I know Johnny be live all the time, man. So that's why I'm saying that. So shout out to Johnny, man. Make sure y'all go check him out, the hangout spot. If you're not live tonight, you're gonna be live sometime tonight or another night. We got Selpa in the building. What's going on, brother? He said, salute Johnny, salute Brian. What's going on, man? And he is live tonight. See, I knew I thought I saw something. Shout out to the hangout spot, bro. 9 p.m. Eastern. Make sure y'all go check him out, man. My man Dwayne Styles, he said Pro Box TV, Golden Boy in the zone, give us free fights. Boxing been accessible. It's great. Being accessible is great. Sorry. Yeah, no, you right, Dwayne. You right. But the thing about that Pro Box though, we on YouTube with that, bro. We all, you know what I'm saying? And you can get to that. I think the problem with the zone is you gotta be a subscriber, right? So you gotta pay whatever your package is, you gotta pay every month. So I think at least Pro Box, there was no paywall, right? And I think that's always good in boxing, man. No paywall. No paywall, bro. Give us that shit for free, man. Give us for free, man. But hey, just like the rest of our sports, man. Like we watching basketball for free. Watching all this other stuff for free. But you gotta pay for every single boxing event. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. I don't even understand that. Moving on to some more fights, man. Oh yeah, you right, Dwayne. I think wasn't it OTX that was doing fights on the DAZN channel for free? They would do fights on the DAZN. I know it was DAZN. I'm pretty sure. I think MVP Promotions does YouTube fights as well. And yeah, Golden Boy, they do YouTube. Yeah, I don't know why these guys don't go try to get a YouTube deal, man. I just think that's probably the wave. Like at this point, it's like just go get that YouTube deal, man. Make it worth your while, right? But I don't know. So this is probably the biggest event. Um, this is probably the biggest event, gang, in February. February 21st. The Ring high stakes card. I'm just gonna call it the ring 7 because I think that's the way they're going. Mario Barrios versus Ryan Garcia, gang. Like that's gonna be a good event in Las Vegas, Nevada, at the T-Mobile Arena with a good undercard. Something I'm looking forward to. Obviously, I think Ryan Garcia is being spoon fed. I'm gonna say that loosely, man, but he's being spoon fed to us. They want him to be the face of boxing, bro. Let's just say what it is. And for Ryan Garcia, he gotta stop messing it up, man. I ain't never seen boxing give somebody so many chances, gang. Like I just never seen a guy get pushed who never really accomplished anything on the biggest stage, right? This is his opportunity of a lifetime. I don't know, man. I feel like Mario Barrios is the layup, but this is Ryan Garcia. He's been known to fuck up things, right? This is what he be doing. So I can look at this whole situation wrong as, yeah, Mario Barrios is food, but what if Mario Barrios come in here and beat Ryan Garcia, man? My man Dwayne Styles said Top Rank is on Tubi. Is good too. I think there are also shows on their Top Rank Classics YouTube channel. Okay. Yeah, I know they on Tubi. And that's what's up, man. Shout out to Southpaw. He said, yeah, OTX losing a lot of fighters. No, that's facts, man. I think OTS is done, brother. I think they done. They not doing shows really. And like you said, all their fighters are going elsewhere. I think yeah, man. I think they done, bro. My man Dwayne Styles said breaking news, Shakur Stevenson stripped of his 135-pound title. What? Why? Didn't he just fight William Zepeda? Wasn't Zepeda his mandatory? Or is he like vacating the title? Yeah, I don't know, bro. That's crazy. Wow. Intern champion. Yo, man. So what was what, bro? Like I'm confused, gang, cause like I thought Zepeda was Shakur Stevenson's mandatory and he just faced him. So like what? Was Zepeda not the mandatory? Like, bro, see, this is what I'm talking about, the WBC. And they dumb this is why they're gonna shoot themselves in the foot eventually. This is why, like, the shit that Zoof was doing eventually gonna catch up with these guys because this is just dumb. Like the guy already fought his mandatory. He fulfilled one of his duties as a champion. So he should, like everybody else who fights a mandatory, what? I think have like 18 months to do voluntaries. So why is Shakur getting stripped for that? And it's like, bro, if I was Shakur Stevenson, I'm not gonna lie to you, I wouldn't fight for the WBC belt again. I just wouldn't. I think Shakur Stevenson's on his way to stardom. So I just go start fighting these big fights. And I wouldn't include fucking WBC in any of this shit and any of this money. No 3% for them. Damn, Mauricio out here doing weird shit, gang. So I guess you're gonna stay at 140, bro. But you should have sent that contract to my
For
man's.
no playing, send me a contra. I know baby, send me a contra. I will kill you, send me a contra. No play with me, send me a contra.
So is that guy the champ now? Hidier? He's gonna get elevated because he had the interim, I believe. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I can't. I I can't, bro. But if I'm Abdullah Mason, yeah, I might go make my name at 135 and start collecting all these belts like Thanos. 'Cause, you know, they doing a lot of stuff. My man Dwayne Styles says so now the WBA, WBC are up for grabs at 135. Yep. Yep, they are, bro. Southpaw said Mauricio nasty for stripping. Already, he literally hates black fighters, bro. I mean, it's starting to feel kind of that way, you know. But he also hates Russians too, because you know Bivol got the worst. Actually, no, Shakur got it worse probably. Bivol had the belt for about a week at least before he got stripped. He beat Better BF and had that belt for about a week and then was gone. Shakur ain't even a week for him, bro. You might be onto something there, Southpaw, man. My man Dwayne Styles said Tank isn't a champion and now Shakur isn't a champion. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. My man Southpaw said that shakes things up at the 135 division a little bit. Yeah. I mean, maybe we need that. Maybe we need that, right? There's nothing wrong with shaking up. Maybe Navarrete can go up to 135 again and become a 4-weight world champion again. Maybe. Navarrete got his hands full with Sugar Nunez, though, at the end of this month. So Shakur should keep his WBO now. I think so. I would keep it. I would stay at 140 and use that as leverage. You still got the ring magazine as well, too. So maybe you drop the BO and just hold the ring. I mean, the ring is the belt that's free. You don't got to pay for that one. Shakur is a big 135, 40 pounder. He should be at least at 147. You think so? Oh, man. Guerrero versus Zepeda for the full title. All right, see, that's that bullshit, though, Z Pacino. You want to know why it's bullshit, bro? Because the WBC picks and choose who they want to elevate, man. You know, Benavidez, when he decided, I'm going to go the 75 route, they didn't make him go fight. Well, I guess Bivol didn't take the purse bid. But what I'm saying is they didn't make Benavidez fight for that belt. And he wasn't even, I don't even know if he was an interim champ at 175. I don't think he was the interim champ. He might have been, but I could have swore he wasn't. Or maybe his fight with him and David Bennett, or him and David Morrell, that was a interim unification, if you want to say. That's why I hate interms, bro. We just got to get rid of that shit. It should be like champion and then like mandatory. Like, fuck the interim. Why we got to give the mandatories belts, bro? Like trophies. Nah, just keep it mandatory so that if the champ doesn't fight the mandatory, you can say, all right, now it's the mandatory versus number 2. Number 1 and 2. But boxing got to be backwards. Now we just giving people belts, giving people trophies. We just handing them out. It's crazy, man. Gieda is good for Shakur. Wouldn't be surprised if Shakur go down and take that fight. Food. Nah, he's food. Yeah, you're right, bro. He is food, man. He can't beat Shakur Stevenson. I like him, though, because he wanted to fight, man. He always telling us he's
For no playing, send me a contra. I know baby, send me a contra. I will kill you, send me a contra. No play with me, send me a contra.
Yeah, like I like that shit, bro. And I think if they do a press conference, he gonna get out there and talk his shit to Shakur, and have Shakur all in the panty buns and all mad and shit. But hey, yeah, he's still food, man. Oh, sorry. My man Dwayne Styles said Navarrete already went up to 35 and lost against Dennis Branchek. Yeah, I remember that. He looked bad at 35, man. Zepeda needs to go down to 30. I feel like he might have more pop there. Yeah, Zepeda can't be he don't be stopping nobody. Southpaw said he was then elevated because Bivol vacated. Yeah, man. That's my whole thing. I hate the elevation process, bro. I think it's the dumbest thing. Like, how we gonna elevate somebody and they didn't even work for it. You know what I'm saying? Even Christian and Billy. I mess with Christian and Billy. But bro, you should have fought the number 2 dude. I don't even know who it is right now. Who's Canelo? I think Canelo's number 1 in the BC. So they should have made it. They should have ordered that. This is what they need to do. Order the fights. And then, we get the negotiations popping. Canelo and then Billy should have been ordered for the full WBC instead of just saying, here you go, and Billy, take pictures with my belt. Let's take pictures. It's like, what the hell we doing, man? Boxing's crazy. I mean, Z Pacino said, I'm with you, Ryan. Based on their past history, I could see this happening, man. I think so, brother. My man Alberto in the building. Big Berto, man. What's going on, man? Salute sent from Pet. What's going on, man? He said out here is overrated, man. And this coming from Cuban. Oh, man. Damn, bro. You saying my man's overrated?
For no playing, se me contra. I know baby, se me contra. I will kill you, se me contra. No play with me.
Don't play with me. Yo, I like that shit though, man. I like that shit. And he don't fight like a Cuban. Nah, he fight with that aggression that he talking to in his voice. He really fight like that. Yeah, he is. That's why I say he's food. Yeah, he is. I think he's food though for Shakur still. I won't say it. Like I don't see too many people beating Shakur gang. Like Shakur give me them Floyd vibes in the sense of like if he fight, I might just book him UD man because I don't see him stopping anybody either. It's just an easy play. Said any news about Iglesias? Yeah, he got to fight. I'm pretty sure he's fighting for the IBF full title. Well, the date's not locked in, but the opponent is. I think they fell all the way to I want to say the Russian guy. Let me check the the rankings in the IBF because it was looking crazy. Like everybody who was in the IBF, I was like, yeah, they're not going to take the fight against Iglesias cuz like he's not the biggest known guy. He's a puncher. He's knocking people out. There's a lot of risk, bro. And I just didn't think any of those guys are gonna take it. Like Canelo said no to the fight. Munguia, he's number 4, said no. So they don't have a number 2 spot usually. IBF keeps the 2 spot clear until somebody accepts the fight. Then it's 1 and 2. Anyways, number 3 is Saul Alvarez. He said no. Jaime Munguia, he said no. Hamza Shiraz, he's in talks with the WBO to fight for that title. So he said no. And then Troy Williamson, he also said no to the fight too, which I thought was crazy. He said no. So I think, yeah, it fell all the way to number 7, who is Pavel Silgin. He's 16-0 with 7 KOs. Yeah, from Russia. So the fight fell all the way to number 7. Almost went to 8, Diego Pacheco. But yeah, Iglesias, he's going to be avoided, man. It's because of his style, what he brings to the table. I like Iglesias, man. He's a motherfucking monster, bro. He did the Vladimir Shishkin was crazy, bro. He beat the crap out of that dude. He said, "Facts, Ryan. It's ideal for the number 1 and 2 to fight for a sanctioned and body belt." Yeah, bro. I don't know why we do this only in our sport. We just hand out belts, bro. Like they participant trophies, like, and then when you go to bring up Hall of Fame conversations, they actually value these interim belts. Like they actually use them. And I'm just like, bro, as if I was a writer, I wouldn't. I'm sorry, man. If you want an intern belt, all that tells me is there was somebody in front of you with the real belt. So how can I reward you for being the first loser, bro, or the second guy? I don't want the second guy. I want the first guy, man. But I don't know. That's another conversation for another day, bro. We can have a whole different episode about the belts because I think they just watered themselves down and really hurt themselves. Like I don't think like having a belt is a bad thing. I think it still gives you value in a contract room for sure. I think it still helps your career out. Like a guy like Iglesias, he will get a fight because of a belt, man. But I think the sanctioning bodies themselves have just destroyed the value of these belts, man. My man said Hadia Idiara. Sorry, man. I keep messing up my man's name. Past performance, I wasn't really a fan of it. Should have got dude out of here. But gave it to him the benefit of the doubt that dude he fought improved most likely in his game. Yeah, man. They keep giving Iglesias undefeated Russians. He keeps knocking them out. They even gave him Vladimir Shishkin. Yeah, they did, bro. And he did Shishkin dirty, man. That was a good fight. Yeah, Alberto. We're talking about that dog and Alberto, man. It's crazy, bro. This guy already beat Zepeda, who was a mandatory. So he beat Zepeda, and then moved up. So like Shakur's mandatory was never called, and that's what I'm talking about the WBC because they didn't. I never seen Canelo. Canelo fought one WBC mandatory at his run at 68. How long was the man at 68 for? He was there for a minute. Still there. Now he lost to Crawford, so the shit all got to reset. But my point is like, bro, they just pick and choose. Shout out to the boxing outcome in the building. He said Iglesias means church in Spanish. No one wants to fight against the church. He said no. Callum Simpson activated the rematch clause for Troy Williamson. Had to rematch him. Okay, so is it like immediate? Because I feel like if Troy Williamson went to whomever and said, "Hey, if I fight Iglesias and I beat him, then hey, we rematch him for the belt." Maybe that's a point they could have brought up. Dwayne Styles said the first loser. Good point. You cook him. Nah, man. My dad wasn't soft on me, man. He said, yo, you bring home that bronze and you bring home that silver. Yo, somebody still got the gold. You know what I'm saying? Somebody still got the gold. You want the gold, man. You don't want to be the first to lose. You want to say you lost to the team. You want to be the team, bro. So that's always my outlook. I want to be the man. I just don't want to say I'm the second man. Come on, man. My man Selpa said so. The report came out actually vacated his WBC title, so I take that back, Mauricio. Oh shoot, okay, all right. So Shakur vacated. Wow, that I take that back as well. My bad, Mauricio, bro. You obviously I never really said you hated black people, but I just find it weird that you be stripping people after they win. But no, if Shakur vacated, then I'm happy because I wanted to see him make a 140 run, so we're gonna get it. He said I doubt Shakur unifies with anyone at 140. He gonna take Ben fight. Okay, the Ben fight's gonna be a catch weight, right? Ah, ah, I'm not a fan of that. My man Southpaw said Turkey gonna try to make that Shakur Keyshawn fight and give them something substantial. They can't deny winner gets Dev. Oh man, let's go Turkey. Let's go. Turkey gonna say, yo, fuck y'all friendship, bro. Here this money at. I mean, Dwayne Styles said we want the gold sucker. Shout out to Dwayne Styles, the big member, man. Booker T. We want the gold sucker. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Yo, I saw a video. Was it Izzy? Izzy was in the press conference. He saw Booker T, man. That shit was funny, man. Yeah, he's like, was that Booker T? Yeah, that's how we be though when we see certain guys, man. Booker T, he one of them ones, man. But Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios. Ryan Garcia 24-2, looking to be the face of boxing. They be trying to push Ryan Garcia in that direction, right? I'm not really a believer in him being in face of boxing. But if he beats Mario Barrios, obviously the Devin Haney fight is back out on the table in full effect. And I think that's the one a lot of us want to see. A lot of us want to get to. The Devin Haney fight. That's the rematch we all want to see. That one would be unification, man. So there's more on the line than just, pride and everything else crazy that we've been seeing. That's a hell of a fight, man. But can he beat Mario Barrios, who is 29 wins, 2 losses also, and 2 draws? The problem with Mario Barrios is he has yet to win a title defense. He beat Ugas for the title, and since then has had 2 draws back to back. Abel Ramos, Manny Pacquiao as of recent. So we have to ask ourselves, though Mario Barrios, in my opinion, has been in the ring with the better fighters, his only losses is the Tank Davis and Keith Thurman. 2 good fighters, really good fighters, fighters that I don't even know if Ryan Garcia can beat. So Mario Barrios has shared the ring with the better competition, right? But he has yet to win a title defense. And Abel Ramos, we always thinking that was the layup for him. Manny Pacquiao was old. He should have got his profile up and beat Manny Pacquiao. Too much respect in that fight. So we got to ask ourselves now, can he actually beat Ryan Garcia if Ryan Garcia shows up as a guy that they all project him to be? One of these top guys. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this fight, gang. I don't know how y'all feel about this, man. Y'all think this man Ryan Garcia gonna be a champ finally? My man Southpaw said, I need Ryan to lose this fight. Pack him up. But if he win, don't call out Devin. I'ma feel some type of way. Damn. You know we gonna call out Devin. That's what they trying to do, man. They trying to get that fight again. They trying to get to that bag, man. It's a bigger fight, man. My man Z Pacino said Shakur lied to us and his little bro. Said he dropped the title. Shame on him. That's facts, bro. He did say that. He said, I'm going to win the belt off Tio, and then I'm going to let my little bro have it. On some weird shit, man. What's wrong with these guys? But I don't know, man. I don't agree with all that buddy shit they be doing. I don't know what they think going on with that shit, man. I don't know why they think the fans like it. We don't like it, man. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with this whole situation between Shakur Stevenson now that he's at 140. I guess he's put his flag down now, right? But we'll see who he fights, man, because I'm with my man Southpaw. I don't know if he'll fight the other guys. We'll see, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Hope y'all having a good time today. Hope y'all having a good day so far, man. Smash that like button when you come in. I need y'all to show love to the chat, bro. Show love to the stream. Y'all know what it is, man. We in here talking that boxing, bro. But my man Southpaw, he said the backdoor Shakur doing the key is nasty, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. Maybe they got a plan. Maybe Keyshawn gonna go up to 47. Yeah, we gotta see. We gotta see what happens. My man Sent from Pay said no bias. Barrios should win this. Let's say Garcia lands on him. I doubt Garcia hits harder than Tank. Plus, Barrios is stupid to fight, clumsy. If Barrios can get his respect, he already won. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Shout out to Sent from Pet, man. My man Southpaw said, that's why I hope Turkey make the fight, man. You my brother, fight me. Who said that quote, Ryan? Yo, was that Zab and Floyd? Yeah, man. And Garcia trained by his father. Probably got him in the corner, which is bad idea. And from Derek James to a non-elite trainer. Yo, I forgot about that. Yeah. Ryan Garcia got his dad in the corner, yo. How y'all feel about that? Peace, my guy. What's going on, my guy? Just do boxing in the building. Salute to my guy. Just do boxing. What up, brother? My man Sam from Pet said, Nick Ball versus Figueroa. What do you think may win? Also, for betting wise, do you think Fig hits 1,000 punches? You pay 7 times plus 700? I don't know, man. I mean, Nick Ball's gonna be there to be hit, right? It's just like it's hard to get punches off on Nick Ball because of his style. He's so in the kitchen. He could probably reach. I gotta look at Figueroa's last fight because that was against Joette Gonzalez, and I thought Fig lost that fight. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know if Fig can hit it, y'all. I don't know, gang. I gotta take a look. We'll see, though. We'll see, man. My man Z Pacino said, I was joking. I like him at 140. Yeah. For sure, brother. For sure, man. I think Shakur at 140 is a good look, man. I didn't like him saying he was gonna drop the belt and go down anyways. I thought that was crazy, bro. I was like, why are you gonna do that for, man? Just stay where you at. Do your thing, man. He said, bet the over on punches thrown between Fig and Ball, man. That's a bet. Nah, for real. That is, because they're going to be punching. They're going to be punching, but shout out to Hitchens. He in a fight, too. Richard Hitchens versus Oscar Duarte. The co-main event on the Ryan Garcia Barrios card. That's going to be a good-ass fight. Shout out to Hitch, man. Because, I mean, yo, this is better than Jermaine Ortiz, in my opinion. Even though Jermaine Ortiz been in there with the better opposition, I think Oscar Duarte's coming in with a bigger head of steam than Jermaine. Let's just be honest here. You know, I don't know who Jermaine beat recently. That's why I was really like, I don't know if he could beat Keyshawn. And then, like, you know, I know Duarte beat Kenneth Sims Jr., but I still think Kenneth Sims is a good fighter, bro. You know, this is going to be a good-ass fight. I think this is going to be a great-ass fight. Shout out to Bo Boost Boxing Academy in the building. Salute to you. He says, salute, brother. I got Duarte. Hey. Green print Richard Hitchens. Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope so, bro. He said, I hope the judges are fair. Yeah, I hope so, too. Even though when I look at it, you know, at least it's a Golden Boy, somewhat Golden Boy promoted card. I'm not sure who Rich is with. I think Rich is on the outside, man. I don't know if he's with Matchroom. But, you know, he's kind of the one who's on the weird side of these cards, man. You know, he had the whole I'm a free agent spiel that he said without, you know, talking to Eddie, which was crazy. And then other people were saying, nah, he's still with Eddie. But then, you know, Keyshawn Davis got the fight against Jermaine Ortiz on the card, all while he was doing on a little parade tour, too. I was disappointed in Hitchens in that, bro. Like, why are you doing a media tour when you kind of know you're not going to fight Jermaine Ortiz, man? But, hey, this is a good fight, gang. This is a really good fight. Whole main event. My man Selpa said, I think Duarte gives Hitchens problems just like Lemos. Yeah, man. For real. Exactly just like Lemos, man. I think so as well. Shout out to Ironery Boxing in the building. Big Ironery in the building. What's going on, brother? My guy, man.
Top five.
He top 5 around here, bro. What's going on, man? Big family in the building. But yeah, Duarte, to me, Duarte is aging as Ryan Garcia's best win. I know a lot of people still say Luke Campbell because he's an Olympian and had the interim WBC. But when I look at Duarte body of work and knocking out Jojo Diaz and who he's beating, yo, he's turning out to be Ryan Garcia's best win. And I agree with y'all, man. He's gonna give Hitchens problems for sure. And I think Hitchens, he got to box good, bro. He got to stay on the outside. He can't get into this little wrestling match with Oscar Duarte like he did with Lemos, because I think Duarte is just way stronger than Lemos, man. If I'm being honest, I think Duarte, that dude's strong, bro. And if he start landing and hooking off on you, he can do damage, bro. He can do damage. So I think this is a dangerous fight for Hitchens, no doubt. Potential upset, absolutely. But this is a fight that can shut a lot of doubters up about Hitchens. You know, a lot of us feel like he does a lot of capping because, you know, he talks a lot and then doesn't fight the guys we want to see him to fight. But Oscar Duarte is a power puncher, bro. So this is a dangerous fight, man. And we'll see, man. Hopefully, my man Hitchens don't walk out there like my man Mike.
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that?
My back is broken.
What, a vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
Yeah, don't get your back break in there, bro. Cause that man Duarte, he's a beast, bro. He like a bull, man. My man Z Pacino said Hitchens Must have seen something in the Sims fight. I got the boxer again. Yeah, down for sure, bro. Shout out to my guy, Boxing Academy. He said Maidana versus Floyd #1. Hey, that was a tough fight for Floyd. And Floyd came back twice. And shout out to Floyd, because any fight that we like questioned him on, he came back, bro. He came back. Floyd spun the block and said, "Nah, I gotta show y'all what's really up. Y'all thought that dude really beat me? Nah, bro. Let's go ahead and let's run it back." My man Honorary Boxing said, "Facts, Ryan, a better W than Luke Campbell for sure." Okay. He said, "I got Hitchens edging a decision." Okay. Yeah, man. I think Hitchens is a safe bet. Southpaw said, "Does Hitchens believe in his chin?" Well, we gonna see, man. And we'll see it if he gets in the kitchen with Duarte. If he gets in that fire, that tells me he might. But if he's technically, I don't see Hitchens running, bro. I never called him a runner. Not about to start doing that. But if we see him doing a little bit moving than we anticipated, then yeah, we know what's up. He fair to power, man. Let's just call it what it is. My man Buzz Bubs Bulboose Boxing Academy, man. I think I got it that time. He said, "I thought Oscar beat him and he avoided the rematch." Oh yeah. You thought Oscar beat Ryan Garcia? Hey man, that wasn't a bad showing from Oscar Duarte, to be honest. I wasn't mad about the decision, but yeah, I could see what you're saying, bro. I could definitely see a path of victory for Oscar Duarte. I like Duarte. He said, "I don't see Duarte's pressure as high level, but good enough to give Hitchens some trouble." I think it's high level, bro. I think it's high level. Oh, I definitely fucked it up, didn't I? No, I think Duarte got high level pressure, man. I think he's getting better with it under Robert Garcia. And that's another thing, bro. I think Robert Garcia gonna have him ready for this fight. But also on that card, Gary Anton Russell against Andy Hiroka. That's gonna be another good fight. That's also on the Ryan Garcia Mario Barrios card. I'm not sure where it falls in. Probably before the co-main event. Gary, obviously, we wanted Gary to be more active, man. Hoping that he can get that second fight in. Last year didn't happen because of the the MVP promotions, Tank Davis card falling apart. Is what it is, man. I think for sure you got to look at it as, look, at least Gary's fighting, bro. And I hope Gary can get more than one fight in a year. I don't know why they always find themselves in this predicament, the Russells, where they get one fight a year. But I think Antoine Russell himself wants to fight more. I think he wants to get busy. But for whatever reason, the business just not letting him, bro. Last year it looked like he was going to get 2 fights. Obviously, Tank Davis has a situation. And then now that fight falls off the card. Now he's here on the Mario Barrios Ryan Garcia undercard. Let's just get this mandatory over with, and let's see what Gary can do at 140. Man, I like Gary Anton Russell. I think he's a great fighter. I think he's in the best division for him to really get active and get his name out there. He had the early loss to, well, not early, but a couple fights ago, lost to Pollo. Great fight. I think that fight could have went either way. That was a really good fight. And Pollo goes on to lose to Bro Matias in a close fight as well. So the division is really competitive. And this is what I'm saying. If Shakur Stevens could lay a flag at 140 and beat a lot of these guys, that's impressive, man. Because I think 140 is a lot stronger than 135 in terms of opposition. So to see that happen would be great. But for Gary, I want to see him beat Hiroka first. Andy is a good fighter. Andy's coming in undefeated. High knockout ratio. Doesn't know how to lose. Beat Andy Hiroka. And I would like to see unification. But if no unification, man, I think there's a lot of names at 140, yo. A lot of names. You know, Gary's been vocal about fighting Hitchens, who is a champion. But there's other guys in the one. Let me just look at the pound for pound at 140. The pound for pound at 140 is, or the Ring Magazine, 140. Because Shakur Stevenson has the ring belt, but you got Dalton Smith, Richard Hitchens, Alberto Pollo, Arnold Barboza, somehow above Gary, Sander Martin, Sabril Matias, Adam Azim, Lindolfo, and then Andy Hiroka is at number 10. So this is another Ring Magazine fighter Gary would be fighting. So you got to hope he'd move up, which would be awesome for him, for Gary. Now, we got to see, though, what Gary could do, man, because Gary got to beat Andy Hiroka. We just can't write Andy off, bro. This is the 140 division. This is the cursed belt, yo. This is the belt that's been changing hands and changing the guard pretty much for the last 3 years. Rolly won it from the old man. Rolly got beat pillar to post by Isaac Cruz. Isaac Cruz loses to Rayo on the Terrence Crawford undercard. Rayo loses to Gary. That's the way this has been going, yo. This WBA 140 strap, all the guys who have their first title defense have been losing so far in the last couple years. So this belt is I don't know if this is one you really want to carry around, bro. Zebachino said, I don't know about the Duarte put some A1 pressure on Sims. Movers don't bother him, but a sturdy jab will. Yeah. Man. I thought it was good pressure. If Gary wins, in my opinion, he should rematch Pollo. Yeah, but I think Pollo gonna fight Dalton Smith, yo. I think the WBC belt to order that up. Shout out to Anthony Forbes in the building. Big Forbes, man.
Top five.
In the building, fighting on Border Wars, man. You got a big fight against Juan from Houston, or not Houston. I'm used to saying that. You used to hear Ness say that. Juan from Houston. Nah, you fighting Juan from the Midwest Mafia. We need my man Treese in here to combat for his Midwest boys. But yeah. Oh, he said that I got Pollo on that one. Yeah. I think for sure, bro. I think Pollo and Dalton Smith gonna be a good ass fight, yo. Shout out to Dalton Smith. He got that stoppage over Sabril Matias, so we not underestimating him no more. Shout out to him, man, because he did that in impressive fashion. So I don't know, irony. Yeah, Pollo's a boxer though, more of a boxer than Sabril, so he brings a different style, and this can be just that where styles make fights, right? Shout out to Rico from Naptown for reposting the stream on X, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Top five.
You a wig splitter, bro.
I'm a wig splitter. I'm a top.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Make sure y'all repost the stream. Get some more people in here. Show some love in the chat, man. Sometimes I go on X Space as well. I'm on the Discord today, but maybe next stream. Tomorrow I'm back 3 p.m. same time. 3 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about the Shakur shit. We're going to break this shit down tomorrow and talk more about his opponents he could face next. And we'll talk about Nick Ball and Figueroa more in depth on that card. And yeah, man, anything else that comes out. Shout out to Floyd Mayweather suing Showtime, yo. Floyd said them checks stop. I got to reevaluate, bro. 50 Cent about to have a field day with that shit, man. But yeah, and then on the Sunday, yo, we got the GWOAT back in action. February 22nd, undisputed heavyweight championship bout against Franchón Crews. This is a rematch. You know that Franchón Crews, I'm pretty sure she fought Claressa Shields in her debut as a fighter. So they both kind of went their ways. They've done their things now, and they coming back here for the big fight. And I'm gonna be curious, man, to see how this plays out. Claressa Shields, she's been leveling up, yo. I don't know if she's gonna come back down to fight these other girls. I doubt it. I think a lot of them are gonna have to meet her up there. I don't know who meets her up there. I don't know who beats her, man. Claressa the GOAT for a reason. She got crazy accolades, gang. Like, she's super accomplished, yo. When you look at her resume, the first 3-time undisputed first, yo, is Claressa Shields. She did it first. You know what I'm saying? She's the current heavyweight undisputed champ, 5-division world champion. The GOAT, man. That's who she is. Like, she's the greatest woman of all time. When she retires, it'll be her. For now, you know, I still got Katie Taylor as one of the tops. But when Claressa's done, it's not even a debate who's top. It's her, man. And she's 17-0, still fighting, so anything can still happen, right? She can lose possibly. But I just think, like, she's at a point where she's done so much. It don't even matter. She's stamped. She's first ballot Hall of Famer. She going in there. As soon as she retired. Maybe before she retired, she going in there to get her hand molded. Easily. They doing that process, man. But I would like to see, what I would like to see is somebody like Michaela Mayer step up, right? Somebody who I think can give her a challenge, fighter. But I know her and Michaela Mayer are friends, so they on that Call of Duty shit. But I'm trying to see it, man. But Claressa, she not moving either. She on her Jamal Charlo shit, man. She on
160 is my weight division.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they willing to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
If they willing to come up, she's saying. But, you know, none of them girls is going to come up, man. Not the ones that we think can win. They not going to come up, you know. My bad, gang. These kids trying to get candy while I'm on here. They trying to finesse me. Yeah, but yeah, Iron Boxing. Yeah, Claressa is the truth, man. She is, man. She's the truth. Shout out to Darian the Barbarian, man. The building. Big Darian, my guy.
Top five.
Top 5, bro. He said, I dig Claressa. I don't mind if she's a ratchet. Sweet brown. Brown in it. Oh, man. You hilarious, bro. He said, what's good, Ryan? I thought Eddie was gonna win the bid, but what happened? Nah, irony. Eddie, that's the Liam Power fight you talking about in Crocker, right? But salute to Unity in the building, bro.
Top five.
Nah, he lost the bid, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna stand here and say, I'm happy Eddie lost the fucking bid, bro. I'm so happy because Liam Power, No Limit, they care about their guy. I want to see Liam Power become a 2-division champ. Want to know why? Because I know Liam Power will fight the other guys. Liam Power will not duck the other guys in 140 division. He will actually fight them. You know, Rolly Romero, I don't want to fight Devin Haney. You know, these other dudes, they don't want to fight. I know Liam Power will sign up to fight Devin Haney for sure, bro. So Eddie Hearn, I think they lost about like what, $27K the bid. Hey man, he didn't put up enough bread for his guy. He didn't think it was worth that. But hey, maybe they'll snatch it back. Maybe they'll put more money up, try to get it back from. But I don't think No Limit will give it to them. No Limit should take that, take it over to Australia, make Lewis Crocker come on the road to defend his belt. Shout out to Alex. What's going on? Alex Alberto. What's up, my man?
Top five.
Salute to the channel, brother. Never seen you here before, but yo, thanks for coming through. He said, just a yearly reminder that Floyd Mayweather is not broke and still is the richest boxer in the world. TMT all day, motherfucker. Hey, man. Shout out to Floyd, man. I'm not mad at him for suing Showtime, bro. Trust me. You got to get your bread. Do what you got to do. See, that's the one thing. That's why y'all will never hear me bat for promoters on here. Never, bro. Because the promoters, they always going to take, bro. They going to come and take until the fighter ain't got nothing. That's just how they roll. They don't care about fighters. They don't give a damn. Let me tell you, the first promoter that makes like a pension plan for fighters and says, yo, you signing this contract, whatever percentage you get, I'm putting away, it's going in your pension plan. The first promoter that does that, that's the motherfucker who cares about the boxers, bro. Because he's making a plan for them when they retire. But all these dudes, nah, they just here to come and put their hand out, bro. They here to take, man. That's all they here to do. So when Floyd do this shit, I ain't even mad at him. Go get your money, Floyd. Even if you the richest boxer, go get your money, bro. My man sent from Pet. Damn, bro. He said Claressa is masculine with guys who played around. She ain't masculine around Bud, but she got beautiful feminine energy around Bud. Remember that clip in DR. Okay. Nah, I think Claressa, like, she ain't, man. She be on her shit these days, man. She be looking good. Like, she out here doing her thing. She's showing out. She got Papoose now, and Papoose bringing her out of her shell a bit more. Shout out to him, man. Claressa doing her thing. My man Unity said, yeah, bro, Eddie looking funny with the money. Hey, funny money Eddie, man. My man Honorary Boxer said Rolly got to see Shakram Gearsoft, but he'll probably fight Conor Ben. Bro, I hope Shakram Gearsoft don't take step aside money unless it's really, really good money. Then it's just different, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sent from Pet said, yo, Ryan, you watch UFC as well in Glory? They fighting in Glory for the vacant heavyweight title belt in a tournament. It's sick. Nah, I don't watch. No disrespect, bro. I don't watch that. I don't watch that, bro. I got my own reservations on the UFC and the other stuff, but I like the thing I like about the UFC. If you ask me what I think boxing needs that the UFC has, is the one belt model. Like that is good that they have one belt in every class. I think that's good. I know some people have this weird feeling of we need like 20 million belts. For what? And if we only gonna have major belts, what makes a major belt? Because people try to shame the IBO, right? But to me, I'm like, hey, at least the IBO is transparent. They're saying we're for profit. The WBC, their whole thing is, well, the IBO's for profit. We're a non-profit. That makes us bigger because we're a non-profit. No, that's bullshit, bro. Then why y'all so stuck up on Crawford's 3% or any of these fighters' percentage if you're a non-profit organization? Oh, it's because that money that fight generated a lot of money that you missed out on. So these guys just be capping, bro. They just be talking shit. They just throwing it. I think the IBO, I seen Roy Jones wear it. I seen Bivol wear it. I seen better be other guys wear the IBO title. So to me, it's a belt too. You a champ if you got the IBO. But I know people don't recognize it because it's not, a glamour belt for whatever reason. But yeah, I think the UFC does a great job of holding one belt. I think they have an interim belt or something like that now. And I'm pissed that they went to that because I always thought it was one belt. So they kind of like, in a way, bit off boxing in that way. And I think like that wasn't needed. But hey, like I said, I don't watch it. So maybe there was always an interim belt. I just never realized. My man said Gearsoft wants to become champion. He promised his daughter before she died. Yeah, that's why I think Gearsoft going to take the fight, man. He shouldn't take the step aside money because it's bigger than boxing for him, but I think it's a tough thing. What if Eddie offers you more step aside money than you've ever been paid for a fight? Like, do you say no, even though you still probably going to get that fight? It's like, it's not for certain because you can go and lose the next fight or something like that, right? And then the BA moves you out of the spot, and then now you never got that shot. It's like, fuck, man. I blew it trying to get all this money. So, I mean, it's tough, man. It's tough to really gauge it. But shout out to the GWOAT, man. She fighting February 22nd on a Sunday. She seemed to sell out that whole Flint, Michigan, Detroit area all the time on a Sunday. That's impressive. But yeah, we gonna respect the GOAT, man. She top 5 over
Top
here.
5, top 5, top 5.
Definitely. So shout out to the GOAT, man. She doing a thing. But make sure you smash that like button. Share the channel, man. Subscribe if you like what you see. We going live again tomorrow at 3 p.m. Gang, we'll be here again. We're talking this boxing shit. If you wanna jump up here and talk, I got the Discord link there, but I might just open up the X Spaces, yo. So nobody's in the Discord, so let me go and open up X Spaces, and I'll throw the X Space link in the chat. If you want X Spaces and you want to come in and talk this boxing with the boy, man. But a lot going on today, man. I mean, with that news of Shakur Stevenson vacating, that leaves us all thinking like, damn, what was his intentions when he went up there? Or maybe he went up there not knowing how the power would translate, and maybe he thought, oh man, Teofimo Lopez might be too much. You know, it makes you think, makes me think at least, why Shakur was so bent on coming back. But hey, that's neither here or there, as some of us say. You know, I think Shakur Stevenson is a hell of a fighter, man. Great fighter. But it's crazy that he vacated that belt. I didn't know he was gonna do that, man. I didn't suspect that. I thought he was going back down, and I was actually campaigning for him to fight Raymond Mulataya. You know, I thought that would have been a great fight between him and Raymond. A great fight, man. But hey, they didn't want to go with Raymond, bro. They didn't want to go with Raymond Mulataya. So shout out to them, man. Shout out to the whole boxing world. Shoot. Gotta go over here. See what's going on here, man. Let this thing do that. Yo, mic check 1, 2. All right. Let me grab the link from here and put it in the chat. We are live on X Spaces. Live on X Spaces right now. Yeah, gang. We out here. We out here. Got too many windows open. I gotta get like 2 more screens, yo. I gotta get like 2 more screens, bro. Just so this shit is easier on me. Right now, it's like, gotta go over here, gotta go over there. But there we go. There. Gonna pin it to the chat. Drop a few more times. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. All right. That should be good there. Damn, what's going on? My man Darian the Barbarian, man. Salute, salute. My God, Darian, bro. Dropping the 20-pounder. He said, let's grow the brand. If you get a gifted membership, smash that like button to show gratitude. Welcome to the family. Salute, man. My freaking guy.
Top 5, top 5, top 5.
Darian the Barbarian.
I'm a wig splitter. I'm a tall figure. I'm a unforgiving wild ass.
Yeah, boy. Gifted. How many? 10 memberships, bro. Salute to y'all, man. 10 memberships to y'all, man. I do drop betting slips, but the one I didn't drop, I should have dropped to y'all, was on the Zupa card. Cause shoot, man, I had Hot Rod beating Vozdek. I took a money line, even though I thought it was gonna be a decision. I definitely didn't think he was stopping old boy. And Osdick stopped it. I was shocked. I was like, oh, frick. Damn. And Osdick, he be strong. But shout out to Darian the Barbarian, man. Before we get going, he dropped them chips with dip.
I want my chips with the dip. That's all I know. I don't want my chips plain. I want my chips with the dip. So bring them dips.
My man, Darian, salute, brother. Thank you. Thank you for showing love to everybody. And dropping those 10 memberships, bro, on people. Salute to y'all. You join the Discord. The Discord's free. Join that all the time. He said sounds low. Oh shoot. Yeah, let me move that up. Everything sound better now? Should sound better now. Volume is suspect though. Thought it was just me. Oh, for real? For real, gang? Let me see what happened to the volume. Oh man. Yeah, volume does sound crazy. I don't know what happened. Mic check, yo. Say your volume's it is low. I'm seeing it right here too. It is mad low, bro. Let's see if this helps. Mic check 1 2. Oh damn, that's still low. Mic check. Yeah, man, that's mad low. What the frig is going? Hey, it might be my input. It says that's all the way up. Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out, yo. My bad. I don't know where. I don't know why it went like that. Yeah, I'm not sure why. All of a sudden, his volume want to drop down. Why is my volume so low? It looks better now, though. Yeah, that was weird, bro. My volume went out as soon as I went on X Spaces. Maybe it's got something to do with Spaces, bro. Damn. All right. Clearly, it got something to do with X Spaces. So here's what I will do. I'll just put the link in the chat for up here then. So I don't know why the volume is low. Like should be good. But yeah. This one. Here we go. Oh, you say good now? All right. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my guy Ty in the building. My brother Ty, bro. What's going on, man? What else I missed? Salute to Darian, bro. You got K Rome, Washington. What's going on, man? What's good, brother?
Top five, top five, top five.
Said it's good now. All right, man. Shout out to Eduardo Alvarez. Salute, man. What's going on? Eddie Alvarez, what I'm gonna call you. I already know what it is, man. He said still up. Yeah, better now, I guess. My man Henry said. Yeah, man. We got Nick Ball, Figueroa this weekend. Like I said, check out Jack Turner on the undercard. I think Jack Turner is gonna be a really good fighter at 126, yo. It'll be a matter of time. Oh, my bad. He said Chrome. All right, shout out to Chrome Washington, bro. My bad, brother. You already know what it is. Shout out to you, man.
I'm a wig splitter. I'm a tall figure.
Yeah, man. Yo, I just think the GOAT, she gonna make a statement. Oh, I forgot to talk about Elijah Pierce. Yo, he fighting. He fighting also in February. Elijah Pierce is making his return. And Crumel Mountain is on this card, man. Crumel. How do we feel about Crumel, man? I feel bad for Crumel. I think he gotta get away from TMT. You know, I like Floyd. I think Floyd should be like a manager. Just be a manager, bro. Not a promoter, because you don't get these kids fights, bro. I think Floyd should just be working with like Pro Box, like what's another big one? Maybe Zuffa. Try to get Crumel on some Zuffa cards. Like not the high. You don't have to work with the high level. You don't have to work with the Amazon Primes. Unless he's getting Crumel on all the undercards, which is not happening. You know, Crumel ain't been on no PBC undercards in forever, man. I'm pretty sure his last fight was on a different undercard, like was it Nate Diaz? I remember that one, seeing that one. Some Nate Diaz card he was on. And it just seems like, bro, they don't got no plan for Crumel Moulton. It's actually crazy. But we gonna see. Because I like what they bring to the table, Crumel. He's a good fighter. But what's the point, bro, if you can't get active? You know, what's the point if you can't have fights, man? We need to see you in the ring so we can gauge what you're gonna be. Well, hey, we don't get that opportunity, man. We don't get to see them in the ring. We don't get to see them in any type of action. So at this point, it's like, man, what is Crumel Moulton gonna be? What is his future? I mean, we all know who he is. We all talk about him in the likes of, you know, Abdullah Mason. But look at Zaquin Moses. Zaquin's fighting a lot. He's on the zone. He's getting seen. Man, I just fear that Crumel gonna get lost in the shuffle, man. You know, all his contemporaries, they're gonna pass him. And it's just like a lack of activity. He's too young to be not fighting more regularly. But hey, man, that's not that's a manager thing. That's a promotional thing. He's with TMT. They gotta loan him out, man. They gotta loan his services out. They gotta get that kid active, man. They can't keep him in the basement, not fighting. No, they gotta let him fight. But hey, we'll see, man. We'll see what they could do with him, cause I don't know, man. I like Crumel Moulton. I think he's a hell of a fighter. I like his talent, but they're not giving him an opportunity to shine. They're just not. He needs to fight more. He needs to be in the spotlight more. And he's just not getting that, man. It's sad. It's really sad, yo. So make sure you smash that like button, man, for the stream. Show some love. We'll be live again, like I said, tomorrow at 3 p.m. We'll talk this boxing. You know, support the channel. You guys keep me going, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's the hump day. It's the weekend coming up. Hope everybody's been having a good 2026 so far, man. We in the second month already. We just had a good month of boxing in January. January started off the year very hot. February's looking, you know, pretty good. March, we'll see what's in March for us. I think so far we got Keith Thurman and Fedora got announced. Possible Tyson Fury return in March? I think so. On Netflix. We'll have to see what's going on with that, man. Y'all see what Wilder was doing? Y'all see what Wilder was doing today, gang. And DAZN better not flag me for showing this. I'm gonna show it. It's like Wilder, He be getting out of pocket, bro. This man cannot get Tyson Fury out of his brain cells, bro. It's actually sad. And I don't even know why he like that, man. Like, come on, dude. You need to stop, man. All right, this is not you. Make sure the sound is good, yo. All right, bro. We on this. Check this out, gang.
I wish I could put my nuts on his bald head. Oh, yeah.
Like, what, dog?
Let's take a selfie with him.
Yo, gang, what the flip is wrong with Wilder, bro, man? This guy he's still talking about, yo, it's been years since these niggas fought, bro. He's still talking about these dudes, bro. I don't know what the frig is going on, man. Oh, man, Darren the Barbarian says something tells me Carmel got injured somehow, torn a rotator cuff or something. Why else would he not be active? Yeah. Maybe he did get injured. I never thought about that, but it just never was publicized. Could be a possibility for sure, man. He said Malik screwed him. Yeah, with a Alicia. Yeah, that spinner Rooney that he was doing, bro. Deontay Wilder, man, that shit was crazy. So that's whack. Yeah, bro. I don't know what this guy was doing. I was like, yo, what the flip? I was like, damn, bro. Oh man, and then shout out to Big Baby Miller because he getting the opportunity. Oh damn, the hell do that for? He getting the opportunity, bro. He going on Jimmy Kimmel, bro. He on Jimmy Kimmel because of his hair situation. So, oh man. Yeah, he said Chisora brought that cutout to troll. Yeah, bro, and because Chisora knows, like Tyson Fury's on this guy's brain cells 24/7. Like this dude gonna get knocked out by Chisora, thinking about Tyson Fury. Like Tyson Fury haunting this man's dreams, bro. Like this shit's crazy. Like it's been years, dog. Just get over it, man. But nah, this dude, like acting like he's still acting like, you know what I'm saying? Like they about to fight tomorrow, bro. And I'm just like, bro, this guy needs to stop. For real. He needs to stop, man. You know, the whole, and then he even went as far as saying that he got evidence. He got evidence that Wilder, or sorry, yeah, that Tyson Fury cheated. And I'm like looking at this dude like, you're gonna talk about that autopsy again? Because I don't know if anybody told him what that even means. With Deontay Wilder, he just out here, he just sad, bro. Just sad. Man, I'm gonna try to find that clip where he said that, bro, because I couldn't believe him. I was trying to figure out what angle he was trying to go with that, bro. Because the man really said with like a straight face that he got a documentary coming out talking about Fury cheated. I said, what? And then he said it like, I'm pretty sure Fury fought in America after he fought Wilder, though. Let me go check that first, because he said like, well, he couldn't fight in America. And I'm pretty sure he had fights after, didn't he? We gonna do the stop, get some help with him. No, we gonna do some research, man, because I could have swore Tyson Fury fought a couple times, not a couple times. I'm boosting. I'm pretty sure he fought in America after the Wilder fight. Maybe not. Maybe his last fight in America was Wilder. No, yeah, Wilder's right. The third one. Oh yeah, because he fought Wallin. That was after the first one. He fought 2 fights in the American, and then he fought again. So yeah, I mean, yeah, he's right, bro. He ain't fought. In America since Deontay Wilder. So like Wilder said that he cheated. And I don't understand that, bro. I don't get it, bro. You know, Wilder, he said in his documentary, we gonna know. I guess we'll see, right? Oh man. Deontay Wilder, man. I think that's the problem with the Wilder thing, bro. Why does it keep it?
Nothing. They gave it to him. I can't think about the third one, but the two of them, he definitely cheated. I got proof and evidence of that. When I do my documentary and my movie about it, it's gonna be presented. I'm gonna bring the peoples and the artifacts and everything I know. Why you think he can't come back to America now? The man cheated. He the biggest cheater in boxing history. If you look him up, you.
I don't give a fuck about that shit. We fighting, dog. Like, yo. Oh man, bro. Hey, he said you might be right about that part. Yeah, he's actually right about Fury not fighting America again. But I don't get it because the UK has stricter, to me they got stricter policies because they got a union over there, actually. A whole federation. That you can't even go in the sauna to cut weight. That's because of his association with Kina Khan, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, bro. To be fair, my man Unity said, to be fair, Fury is a PED guy. People forget. Can't put nothing past him. No, that's facts, bro. You know what? I think there's a lot more users in boxing, yo. I truly believe that. They just haven't been caught yet or haven't been presented to the public yet. You know, there's guys probably out there who have hid things. I truly believe that also. And I'm not a conspiracy person. I just believe there's probably some guys out here that if a guy went to them, said, "Look, I got some shit that cannot be detected," it's like, hey, why would I not want to do something like that? Maintain my status as a champion and the money, you know what I'm saying? The money that comes with all that stuff. And it's crazy because like I don't know how in a world, you know, Eddie Reynoso got so many guys that pop dirty out of his gym, and it's never been like said that it's been audited or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like if you fight a Eddie Reynoso fighter at this point, you better make sure you got some testing, bro. It's they done shown their face way too many times, man. We can't take them serious anymore. Those guys that are fighting in that gym. There's something going on over there. So as soon as the testing pop up, bro, we got to take a look. Sorry, as soon as Eddie Reynoso pop up, you got to have that VADA on deck, man. You got to invest in that VADA, bro. Can't be out here having fights against his fighters with no VADA. Because these guys just popping like crazy, man. It's crazy, actually. But salute to everybody, man, who tuned in, man. I appreciate y'all for sure, man. Make sure you smash that like button for the channel. Show some love. Probably going to go live again tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, same time, man. And yeah, man, shout out to Darian the Barbarian who dropped the 10 gifted memberships, man. That's what's up, brother.
Top five, top five, top five.
My man coming with that, man. Shout out to my man Ty. He said, I need to see the Z sample and their baby mama. Prenatal pill. Prenatal pill. Yeah, bro. For the Eddie Reynoso fighters, we gonna need everything, man. We gonna need everything on deck because the dudes just pop like it's nothing. And there's something wrong there with that picture. And I'm not here for it, man. Not here for it. So make sure y'all share the stream too, man. If you on X Spaces, I really appreciate that to get the name out, to get the show out to more boxing pundits. You know, I do try to go live twice a week for y'all. More if I can. But yeah, man. My man, Rick, shout out to you, brother. What's going on, Rick? He said, great to see, he said, get to see the proof for the low price of $19. What a deal. Yeah, brother. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Go ahead and go get your testing on, bro. I'm telling y'all, like in boxing, especially on the lower level, it's just not feasible to be testing, right? So I think a lot of dudes really look at them like, you know, it's not nothing. And then they get up to that level, and by that time, they probably cycled off you. And that time, now we get to see them in real form, and they're not what they're supposed to be. But you know, I like to let the things play out and let people expose themselves. But it's better that way, man. My man Ty said, "Hey Ryan, I walked to the gym this morning and I heard them saxophones playing." Oh man, he said I almost got my ass packed up. Yo, salute Ty, man. Careful of them saxophones, bro. You know what time it is, man. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody who's competing in Border Wars next month. TBV, they got their fight going on. Yeah, man, I'll be down in Florida from March 7th to the 20th. So shout out to everybody in Florida, man. Should be a good time down there. Yeah, bro. He said Boots was in that mode. Hey, man. Hey, bro, we gotta see Boots, bro. Like, they gotta announce something spicy for him, bro. It just can't be anybody. There's too many names at 154 for Boots not to be in the ring against an opponent that we see as a good opponent, you know. And I think some people are, you know, a little too what's the word? Like they expect Virgil and Boots to fight tomorrow. Okay, if they can't get that fight, obviously Xander Zayas not gonna fight, Fedor not gonna fight, Thurman not gonna fight. I don't even know if Madrimov gonna fight yet, because that man was bloodied in his fight. He need that nose to repair up, and that bronchitis shit. It was looking crazy. Josh Kelly just fought. Backram not gonna fight. Erickson Lubinson, he out the division. And Boss Baru just lost. Tim Tszyu talking about fighting. Who's Tim Tszyu talking about fighting? Tim Tszyu wanted to fight somebody, one of the champs. I think Xander. I think it was Xander. Brandon Adams got a fight. So like, look how far Boots got to go down to get a fight. And Charles Conwell, why not that? That's a good fight. Charles Conwell, that's a good fight for me. If he can't get Tim Tszyu in the ring or any of these other guys, maybe Giovanni Santillan. I know they're going to say, well, Brian Norman Jr. already beat him. That's what they're going to say. You know, these fans, they crazy. Now, I got to see what Boots he going to do next, man. But it's going to be hard for them to get a good opponent, bro. ATL, allegedly? Yeah, I heard that too. Ray Ford. Somebody else on the card too. Shoot. All right, Ray Ford going to be on the card. Man, where's Bandalorian at? He posted it, man. L-Dub Boxer would know too. Damn, bro. Damn, he said Mega Mel. Yo, bro, he said Mega Bell,
Top
bro.
Top five.
Yo, Mel Lions in the camp. I mean, that's a good fight. Boots and Jermell Charlo. I'm not going front, bro. If that's announced for ATL, that's a good fight. That's a good fight. What up, C-Dub? He said your top 3 next realistic opponents for Boots. I would say Charles Conwell, Jermell Charlo. And then the third would probably be Tim Tszyu. If they can get Tim Tszyu. I don't know if they can get Tim Tszyu. He's a no limit guy, PBC guy. So I doubt that, bro. Man. Said Gio just fought. Yeah, man. That's true too. Santillan just fought. Yeah, he's not fighting him. Forgot about that. He was on that Xander undercard. See, I didn't watch the Xander undercard because I was watching the Madison Square Garden one. He said Benjamin, yeah, gonna be on there too. Okay. What about Tier Smalls? Tamir Smalls, man. He gonna be on there? He's like jumped way up in the rankings now. I just saw it the other day. His name is up there now, so he gonna get some fights here. But that's Matchroom, man. Eddie's probably doing his thing the most right now this year. Yeah, Tim Tszyu was trying to fight. I think it was Josh Kelly or Xander. He called out one of those guys, one of those champions. He called up, and like No Limit, they'll put the money behind behind Tim Tszyu, right? So, I think No Limit. Shout out to them. They won the Liam Pyro and Crocker purse bid too. So shout out to them. But yeah, man. Tim Tszyu, man, he's doing his thing. We'll see what he does, bro. We'll see what he does. But yeah, we gonna see what Boots does, really. Boots is the one who I'm really looking at, man. He's the guy who's got to show me something, even though I know, you guys want to see Virgil. I doubt it's Virgil. And yeah, man, we about to jump off here though, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, showing love to the chat. Make sure you smash that like button before you go out, man. And keep supporting the stream. I'm gonna be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, same time. Talking Shakur Stevenson getting stripped, and obviously a few other subjects that we could hit on here, man. But salute to everybody, man, on X. Salute to everybody who reposted the stream. Salute to my guy Darren the Barbarian for dropping the super chat and dropping the 10 gifted memberships. Make sure y'all salute that man, Darren the Barbarian, man. We out of here. Make sure y'all check on me tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. Peace.